Hey friends, we're jumping straight into a full screen because I want to introduce you to David right here. Welcome David.
Hello.
Hopefully you can hear David okay. Let us know if anything needs to change with the inputs and stuff. But we're going to do like a little joint session today. You're getting you've got the whole ConvertKit marketing design team right here. And we've been doing some updates to our visual brand. You might have noticed, I've talked about them in previous streams about switching to all these pastels that you see here. And yeah, we want to work on toughening them up a little bit though. If you can see the name of my Figma file, it's called Toughening Up Pastels. We just don't want them to come across as too like pretty and sweet. We want them to be like cool pastels, you know? So that's why we have this mood board over here. We're basically just going to jam for the next, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes or something. And we'll be talking to each other about this, of course, but you're welcome to share your opinion in the chat and also share whatever you're working on too. But yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to do a joint stream.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah. Where should we start, David?
I've got no idea, and that's why I almost didn't want to plan so that we can show people that
we don't plan? Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Also, I just want to say, if you hear explosions in the background, there's all these firecrackers going off. And there's nothing I can do about it. It's fires in Valencia. Maybe what stands out to you, and this is a mood board that I gathered together to like explain what I think tougher pastels are. What stands out to you in it, David?
Well, funny enough, it's the stuff that has less color in it. I really like these kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like you say, we're looking at a lot of professional as a bit of a theme at the moment. So this kind of stuff looks pretty clean. This is a cool use of like the bolder colors.
Yeah. I'm just trying to, people are saying they can't hear you very well, so I'm trying to turn down the background music so that I can turn you up. Okay, talk now, David.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there we go. I'm sure that people can hear you better now.
I'm gonna actually open the stream.
Yep, much better, they're saying.
See the chat.
Cool.
Is that the best way for me to see the chat? Is just to open it up.
Yeah. But push pause on the video so that you then don't also hear us talking back at you.
Yeah.
There we go. People are saying good now, so that's great. Okay, sorry. What were you saying about these?
To answer any questions if people have them, so feel free to ask.
I kind of like how, like, I've always felt like mixing the colors together came across as childish, but then I look at these things here. You can see where my cursor is, right? And I don't think they look childish. Yeah. They just look like, well, it's cool and like quirky. So that's like something that I've not managed to do with our, like you can see in these designs here, the colors are always separated by a big block of white. So we have the yellow, then we have a big block of white before the pink. Because I felt like when I layered them together, it looked, too play school or something.
Yeah. No, I think it works when it's separated. Interestingly, I find when it's more like monochrome, like the homepage, for example, that whole section is just the one yellow color, right?
Yeah.
And then on our MailChimp page, migration page, we've got the red at the top and then the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that looks more playful than just it all being one color.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think for what we want, it's not necessarily a good thing. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, but we want it to look a little bit more professional. And I feel like the monochrome does that. But to your point, we haven't really played with like these kinds of complementary colors where the colors are working together. Like we haven't made many color pairs, put it that way.
Yeah, it's hard to use two together. And I think we need to be able to use more than one color on a page, because otherwise it'll become like a whole brand to be one or the other, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas I would like for it to be a mix. Like, where's that? I can't remember where that image is that I made the other day. I made an image for like an internal presentation where I gathered together a bunch. I'm gonna try to load it up here. Monochrome is boring, says Irfan. So there we go. We don't want to bore him.
Yeah, let me see the chat.
I don't know. I don't know where I put that. Damn. Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, that's
watching
that's
right
the
now
challenge.
is getting a real, like, honest look at what our issues. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like the beginning of the design process is always a lot of confusion and more questions, but then the momentum builds, and that's when it gets exciting. So hopefully it's not 45 minutes of us thinking.
No. Let's start. I've something I've been wanting to do is explore ways to add like more dark colors in alongside the pastels. So I'm going to duplicate our homepage over here, and I'm just going to give that a try right now. See what would happen. Like, yeah, that's what I'm going to try. What are you going to jump in with?
Let me duplicate the other page then.
Yep.
And
Oops.
I had some thoughts around adding some noise and like almost like grain in the background. The problem I've had thinking about that is performance wise, it might, like, you would normally just add a JPEG kind of thing in the background.
No, it'd have to be an SVG. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been researching a little, and I think there are ways to create CSS gradients like that have a little bit of noise in them.
Nice.
So I'll explore that, and then also keep in mind what you're doing with adding some stronger colors and see if I can integrate that as well.
Yeah, cool. Also, we don't have our shared design system turned on in here, so none of our colors were in, so I just turned it on.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I agree. Irfan, am I saying that right? Monochrome is boring. That's our challenge, is trying to get things to look professional, but also not be stale and like too corporate.
Yep. Oh, interesting. I just noticed something in the... How can we change that? In the design system. So when I go to fill now, David, in the style, the first things that show up are all the photos.
I see that. Okay, let me change that quickly.
Oh, you know what? That's because they're part of the marketing design system and not the shared one, and it's probably just going in alphabetical order. So I don't know how we change that. Maybe we need to like name the shared one 1 so that it comes up first.
Yeah, that's a good point. Marketing design system, images.
Also, okay. I just revealed to everybody my messy desktop. Here we go. You can have another look. Yes, it's back.
Whoa!
I tidied it up the other day and everyone was really impressed. And now it's just back again. Yeah. I've been taking a lot of screenshots, okay?
I have a daily ritual of download the desktop.
Of delete your downloads and your desktop. Wow.
Yeah, because I've gotten to the point where my downloads folder is like hundreds of gigs, and I just can't.
Yeah, I'm not going to show you my downloads folder because it is definitely that. Sorry, everyone.
I'll try to fix those photos.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. For now, at least.
Did notice that. Oh.
One day I will do that, Han. Redirect my screenshots to a separate folder. Not today, though. I'm not liking this.
Makes me sad.
Navy section. What makes you sad?
That I can't hear music.
Oh. I wonder if I can share my desktop audio on this app we're using.
It's fine if you can't.
You could just play your own. I can send you a link to the playlist if you want. And then you can listen to the same music. Oops.
I'll play music, and then if you just tell me.
Deal. No, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Yeah, Osaro says maybe we can have a stream where all I do is work on my desktop.
I'd need about a 10-hour stream.
No, because all I would do is just delete everything. You know, I wouldn't be precious about it.
Right. Well, that'll be a short stream then. We can do that now.
I refuse. I just don't like how it goes from like light mode to dark mode, essentially.
Yeah.
Like you're looking at dark text and then you're looking at white text. I think it works for our footer because it's like it's the end of the page, so it's anchoring it. But I just don't like how it looks. So maybe the answer is not a whole section being dark. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I found that plugin that I used to use on Figma that added grain to stuff, added textures.
Ooh, I have one. It's called... I can't see it because your video's in the way. Noise. I probably could have guessed that.
Yes, that's I got a new computer and I have not got anything installed on it. But obviously Figma keeps the plugins installed, so that was stupid.
Oh, there we go. Martin says that we could do a stream where the chat helps me configure my Mac so that everything goes to the correct folder. And my, what? My view buys are set so that they show what you need? Oh, interesting. I didn't realize I had a stroke. Okay, Chris likes the transition of light to dark, but then who was it that said? Yeah, and then Hans says I think it's too much for the mid page. Yeah. It does definitely help with the everything looking so light situation though.
It's gonna be hard to find that kind of balance.
The what? The balance?
Yeah.
Oops. I keep picking up your video.
Frame's not terrible.
Okay, well, Asaro is now blackmailing me maybe? Because Asaro just renewed the membership for 4 months. Thank you so much. But the message attached to it said, petition to have Charlie work on her desktop.
That is pure bribery.
Yep. And you know what? I am not above it. Fine. I'll do it just for you.
Yep. Jeremy, this is Figma.
And Irfan, yes, the grids are part of... wait, are they saved? In the new one? The layout grids, David?
Or
are they just attached to the frame?
These might be the old ones, yeah.
No, but they are saved. There we go. Yeah, in the grid styles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can choose those. That took a lot longer to set up than I planned, but I'm so glad we've got them. If you want to save time when building websites, set up the foundations and you will
thank yourself later.
Yeah.
What if these were... This is hard, like way harder than I expected.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely one of those trial and error things as well. There's no can't like resort to some kind of design principle that we've been using or
because we haven't figured them out yet.
Possibly.
And what if these were... Oof. Oh, I hate that. Sometimes you're gonna make things look really ugly before you can make them look good though, huh?
Yeah, you've got to take things too far so that you can reel yourself back in. You know what I don't like about... I mean, there's a couple things that Figma could do differently, but if you add a color style as a fill on add to fills, so you have to detach it, which gets frustrating.
Yeah, of course.
So if you zoom in on that section at the top,
oh, has this got a noise
like
to
a subtle... I mean, that's only on like a 5%, but just for the sake of presentation, we can make it a bit stronger.
I like this. How could we make that a vector?
So I'll send you a link to what I was looking up earlier.
Well, because like if we decided to use this, we could set this as a style, right? Like it could be red 50 with noise to be used for backgrounds.
Yep.
Oh my god. Can anyone hear those fireworks?
I'm probably not getting the same audio as everyone else, but I can't hear it.
Okay. Well, you probably are, because I'm pretty sure my microphone is connected. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely hearing your mic. That Shure SMB7 is crystal clear. Sent you a link in Slack if you want to put it on your screen for everyone.
Ah. Ooh. Ooh.
Like it looks doable. Obviously, we would have to adjust things a little.
Mm-hmm.
But
can we?
And they've used it in a gradient, but.
What is our... Oh, that's kind of cool though. Imagine using that instead of having harsh page dividers too. It could lead the colors to not feel as...
Yeah.
soft, you know? Hang on, I think I hear a cat meowing.
This is the joys of remote life, everybody.
Yep. Seb, what do you think? What's your design feedback? That's what he thinks about it. He doesn't want to be involved.
Yeah. We just have to prove to everybody how professional our work lifestyle is, as you can see.
No, because the camera's trying to follow your face.
Oh, is it? I'll have to put my slippers by my face then. I'm currently in sweatpants, slippers, socks, and we are professionals. Yeah, so technically it looks like it's possible.
I wonder if that didn't have...
Thanks. Just gonna do the good old-fashioned duplicate new thing.
that cat is now eating my plant. What if I'm just gonna try, oops, a gradient of one color to another.
Just go down. Chelsea, I'll add the link that I just sent.
Ooh, no.
You're allowed to send links in the chat. Yeah, of course you are. It might not actually link, but you can copy paste it.
Did it go? I'm not seeing it. Did you send it?
Yeah, probably a bit delayed.
Good point. I don't know if I do hate this, but it's certainly interesting. Come over this side.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think they're posted in the chat, so I'm gonna post it.
Thanks. That's so weird. I can see what you've done. Oh, never mind. I can see it. Yeah, I see what you mean. That's the other thing about color pairs is often, like, whenever I see green and green and red, I just think of Christmas.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't thinking Christmas, but now I can't unsee Christmas, so thanks.
But that's the danger with color pairs. Like,
yeah.
What's another one?
I'm gonna try with yellow instead.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. What if we did blue and pink together? Oops, I've run out of my frame. This is my version of iterating, is just to repeat the same section.
Yeah, I was just thinking that I might shorten this this artboard to just have that hero section and just duplicate that. Otherwise I'm going to get distracted.
And then, what if it actually went to white at the bottom?
We'll have to do a follow-up stream when we're actually like close to finishing something.
Yeah, but I mean, I think people who watch these streams know that they're not always going to get a high quality tutorial every time.
That's good.
And if you are watching for that purpose, then you will be very disappointed.
Yeah, so I think like the yellow and the green works because they are like the colors. When you look at the color wheel, they're like next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So what other color? Like we could do that with blue and red.
I have blue and red just down below, but then I also added white to it as well to see what it looked like fading off.
That's a good idea, Irfan.
I'm guessing the Irfan means these pieces, right? That I've just clicked. Oops,
Yeah.
not that color.
Or I don't think I can do that in Figma right now, but if the gradient had the, not the gradient, if the noise had the other color.
Oh yeah, on top.
Like the little speckles and little textures are a different color instead of just being like a light gray or whatever they are.
Yep. Yeah, that could be interesting. There we go. Nikolai says, that's not what I expect. I expect lots of fun. Halftone dot pattern transition? Yeah, that's interesting. I cannot look at blue and pink like together like this without thinking, oh, you're doing a sex reveal.
Yeah, gender reveal of
Yeah.
like a baby
Of a
shower.
baby. Yeah. So I've just ruined that for myself. Yeah.
Yeah, that's happening a lot in my circle of friends right now, so I know what you mean.
What if the gradient was on slight of an angle? I don't think the same thing happens in the gradient though of blue to pink. Like I don't think you think about that. It was just seeing them right next to each other. Like that. The two cards. Hey Marine from Texas. Jamil. I feel like we're seeing some new names in here today as well. Very nice. I feel like I'm not hating the dark section as much coming back to it.
Do you think if we use like our grey 900
Instead of navy?
black, is that 2 creator sessions?
Not necessarily. I mean, everyone keeps saying they want to see more of creator sessions in our main brand, so let's try it.
Yeah, I think you did too good of a job on the creator sessions brand.
Oh, you know what? That looks much better than the navy. Like alongside other colors. It's over. Can you see where I am?
Yeah. I'm just looking at the stream when I
Oh, okay.
need to see what you're doing. It's like 3 seconds delayed, but
So my chair is the Herman Miller mirror chair. Bought secondhand because those things are bloody pricey if you buy them full price.
they are. I've got about a $10 chair from Homemade, in case you're wondering.
No one can see
It's
yours, so they
extremely
weren't
comfortable.
asking about it. Andy says they like the blue better. Interesting. Maybe... What about... Where's one of our... Ooh, not that. Definitely not that. But we do have all these other dark colours also. Which none of them look so dark when you have them as a background like this. I'm going to put it back. It's been a challenge as well to get, like, not be too grungy with the hand-drawn stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I want to bring in... Oops.
It's like I need 2 sections together so that you can see the colors playing with each other. I'm gonna go look for another page.
Is there not like another section on the MailChimp page that you can use?
There is, but there's just a lot of like information containers.
I've gotten lost in layers.
Limi, you asked, do you prepare the product mockups? Yes, Charlie did that, right? The
She did.
screenshots.
Yep. They're a lot of work. Like always more than you think to make the like fake content to go in them.
Yeah, that definitely might be a follow-up stream one day.
Oh, that would honestly even maybe be too boring for a stream. Don't know.
Every time the product changes or is updated, you've got to make sure that they're updated.
For anyone who's joining later, this is David, by the way. This random person in a bubble on my screen. He's our senior marketing designer.
Now a team of 2.
Yep. We are the marketing design team. Nikolai says, does David just want follow-up streams? What if we use these paint or like swash things? I'm gonna try to extricate one from behind this product image in more places.
Yeah, those things have been quite useful for me in other work. I dream of them being vector.
These ones, wait, I think, yeah, these ones are. See, look, down here.
Oh, got you. You just layered them, right?
Yep. And I can flatten it to make it less. Yeah, there we go.
Come steal that.
What, Seb? Did you all hear that meow? Were you able to steal it, or was I clicked on it? There we go.
I got it, thank you.
They're probably not in the correct colors. That's another thing that you can't do with styles is transparencies.
Yeah, you've got to change it on the whole layer, which is...
Oh, I guess you can do a pass-through though. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's our negative bias to bad things, but Figma is actually so magical.
This one here behind the MailChimp product image is not vector though, so that might be what you were looking at before.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate that actually. It looks pretty... Corey could just set massive SVGs behind content.
I'm coming over to your side. Ooh. Yeah, and we could do... Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what the load is of that. What you've ended up with here, because of all the layering, is that overall the section is a bit darker, which is nice.
Yeah, there's like a couple things at play.
Yeah.
You're getting like the almost the dimension of the different layers, which is pretty cool. I like that.
What would this look like in a different color? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I don't know about the one color layered on top of the other.
Let's try. What was the other one we said went well with green? Blue.
Yellow. Blue's not bad though. Now the other cat's meowing to come in.
Starts to look a little.
Your turn, Nora.
Looks like coffee's no.
Okay, Nora's turn to give design feedback. What do you think? Oh, you also don't want to be here. Hey, look like you love me. Sorry, what were you saying while I was rescuing the cat?
I can't remember.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go dark here for a sec.
Yep. Every time I come back over to my one where I made the middle section navy, I'm like, maybe I don't hate it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's so weird how your eyes can adjust.
And if you're used to something too. You know? What if the page divider? I'm gonna go steal one from the Craft and Commerce site. Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
the coolest thing about the dark backgrounds is it just makes the accent colors pop so nicely.
Yeah, hang on, I'm coming back over.
Apologies, everybody. I just said the word pop to describe the design.
That looks like a different brand though, don't you think?
It's a little bit too strong.
I don't know.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't do that like on the homepage or something.
It's kind of nice though with the drawing on top. It looks like a chalkboard in a way, and with this text that you have on it, it's kind of like, you know, when you draw on a chalkboard and you rub it off and it never actually quite goes fully away.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Good old days.
Chris says, I disagree at some point. Use the dark. Dark, dark, dark.
I know. I've got dark mode on everything. My phone, my computer, my browser, Notion. Pop is awesome. Making it pop is not bad. I agree. What's our end goal, do you think? I have to jump off in about
yeah. Fucking hell.
13 minutes.
Don't know if we got anywhere completely, but
yeah,
I don't know. What do you think?
Maybe I need to.
What do you think we do from here?
I think we just have to keep playing around with these sections. I do like the grain. I think that's working.
I think the grain is really good. That's interesting seeing it in the navy.
Yeah, like, that's a little less new brand, you know?
I do really like it with the texture that it adds here though, as well, on the, like, even on the pink. Because it lets compare, put that one right next to, is this one here? No, that one also has the texture on it. I want to put it side by side with the existing one. Let's bring it down here. Yeah,
that's a good point. Like, we could go so far with these iterations and then you end up coming back to the subtle change and it looks the best.
Because this on the right compared to this on the left, can you see where I am down? Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
Already looks like definitely less cutesy. It's got a bit more more grunge to it, a bit more personality to it.
Yeah, and we haven't changed any of the colors there.
Yeah. I wonder, can I try taking one swoosh away? There we go.
Yeah.
Hang on, wait, let's do that as a comparison too. Because like even this, like maybe this is too extreme in the middle here with all the layers going on.
Yeah.
But this is still something.
Yeah, I do like that a lot actually. Because there's still like, I don't know if you can see my mouse, there's still like little holes and things in it. And we could probably redraw these strokes in Procreate to get a couple more textured SVGs.
Definitely. Yep. Oh no, Irfan says, what if you went glass morphism? Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
that would make it pop. But
Yeah,
that's also
Nicolas
not a
is
terrible
also
idea, is you could do, if I duplicate this and if you blur the gradient, I mean blur the noise, layer blur, I think. That just kind of makes it look muddy.
Yeah, interesting. No, you're right. That just makes it look like a darker color. I think the noise being... I quite like this one here in the middle. And I wonder...
We haven't changed any of the colors there. We've literally just added texture.
Yeah. Though I just took away a stroke that was on these cards. Just to see. And then
Maybe make the logo bigger.
Wonder if what I'm not liking about this is that it's all then the same color here, and like try the blue. I don't know. There's definitely something to the grain, for sure. The grain and the background texture. It'd be something we'd have to use sparingly. Like not every color background could have the background texture on it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm also quite liking the idea of, I was just about to set one up here, these uneven page divider things.
That's a good point.
But again, that might be going too grungy.
Because it's almost like the wavy ones are like a little bit too organic. Whilst like the hand-drawn call-outs and stuff are a bit more, what's the word? Like not perfect.
So do you mean actually that this is not, you said too
like,
organic, but it's
they're like, yeah, it's like too smooth.
Computerized. Yeah, too smooth. Yep.
Yeah. And I like the one that you just pasted in is a bit more like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Hand drawn? Oh no, well, it's more like, organic, isn't it? I would say this is more organic than the curved line, which is more geometric. Yeah. It's
just less perfect.
Yeah. And this is squish it. Do you mean this curved line?
Yeah. And I know you just made these, so...
Ah, that's no problem. These have existed for a long time. Yeah, alright. Well, to answer Osaro's question, we plan on stopping kind of right now because David has to go. And we just wanted to have a quick jam session with everybody and let you look in on what we were doing. I
can do another 5 minutes.
Yeah?
5-7 minutes.
If we wrap up and talk about what we're going to do next, I would say explore this grain and background texture some more. Yeah. And not totally discount the idea of having a dark block in the middle of the page. like maybe I've only tried it on this homepage, so perhaps this is not the place for it, but maybe there is other places where it will work, so that we can have, like the ability to bring in more dark accents without it feeling off-brand.
I definitely think the one question we've answered is the black is probably a little too strong, or the what we call grey 900.
Grey 900, yeah.
And I think I agree with you, that starts to look a bit like another brand. As cool as it looks visually, it's just not for what we've got going on.
Yeah.
And then lean into the navy as a darker color.
Though also we might just be used to the navy.
True.
So yeah. Is this one up here? What color is this? Is that grey 800
that's
or something?
one. Yeah, that's 800.
Interesting. I just think with the dark it starts to get a bit too serious. What if these cards on top were then a pastel color?
Yeah, it almost changes the message without writing any words.
Ooh, but this is interesting though. I'm just gonna put these in so that we can see it. Or what if the background of the page, like, so it goes from grey to a pastel?
Yeah. That could work with the yellow probably. But that's very Creator Sessions.
No, it wouldn't. Yeah, it would need to work with any of the colors for sure. Because what I don't want to get us into is this situation, like with the previous way we used our colors, we felt like we could really only use the blue as a background color. So that meant that mostly our backgrounds were white, grey, and then sometimes there was a blue section. And we wanted to bring more color in, which is why we started using the pastel versions. And I think we need to be able to use any of them.
Yeah.
Limmy says, isn't it too far from the ConvertKit brand? Well, we're sort of pushing the brand a bit, so maybe.
Yeah. We're definitely at, I don't know if you know, you might have, I think you've got a YouTube video about it, but the whole double diamond framework, we're definitely at the
explore part.
Converging.
Yeah. Also, that's not my YouTube channel, that was Fem's, but yeah, there we go. Shout out to Fem.
Oh, nice. Shout out to Fem. Yeah, we're definitely at the not trying to find the final solution stage right now.
Ooh, I like this with the noise.
It's weird. It's crazy how like it's so subtle, but it really makes a difference. I mean, on YouTube, it probably looks a little less obvious.
Yeah, good point. It probably, probably is not showing.
Whoa, that's a bit extreme.
Yeah, there we go. Vega is asking, do we prefer Figma or Adobe XD? Here is a hint. We are using Figma right now.
Yeah, I didn't have a very long stint in Adobe XD. I switched from Sketch, but I did have a month or two in XD. It's great if you're part of the Adobe suite already and you pay for that and you've got access to it, and you are like using too many files in Figma to use their free plan, then I would just stick with XD. It's a great program.
I found that XD was more for like product designers, like people who need to prototype things.
Yeah,
it seems to be what it's designed for.
Animate.
Yeah, prototyping.
Is very good.
Here we go. What about going from the pink to the navy? If we just look at this top section of the page that I'm framing on my stream right now.
Yeah, I'm following your cursor on Figma
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
kind of cool.
Yeah, I think I know you said we got to try and have them work with all the different colors, but like that navy and red just seem to work together. I think it's because I've seen it with the text. See, that's why I like this, is you've got a relationship between our text color here is the same color as this solid block.
Yeah,
so
yep, you're right.
There's like a connection between the two.
I think it could work with the green as well.
Nicely. Yeah, that's not bad either. Ooh, pastel to solid of the same color. Back to monochrome.
And I think to do that we would need darker versions of all the other colors, because they all end up looking way too weird as the 900 level.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, we gotta go because you gotta go. But I feel like this was good to just explore, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I
out.
think we've got to a couple points of interest, basically.
Yep. And I hope Corey doesn't watch the stream and freak out. And I did see someone request for him to be on a stream in future, so we will try and make that happen as well. But
Yeah, that's a great idea. If we get all three of us on, we can talk about how we deliver stuff to him and how he then builds it.
Yep. Great. Okay, how about the next time we have something to deliver to him, we can do that.
That's a good idea.
Sweet.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
I hope everyone got some good insights. Honestly, like, this is what it's like at the beginning of a project.
Yep.
You kind of have no idea what you're doing, and you just trial and error, figure some stuff out. Sometimes we have projects that are a bit more calculated and we know what we're doing from the start, but this is definitely one of those times where just kind of breaking rules and figuring things out.
Yep, and going too far so that we can pull back, like you said. Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out with that, everybody, and we will see you in a future stream, I guess, if you'll come back again, David.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna find my ending now. Yep, cool. I've got it ready to click on. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.